This conference will now be recorded.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get start. Today we are going to discussing about tables. So first of all, you would like to know what is the table. Table is collection of records in the database. So each records corresponding a row in the table, and each field can be representing one column in the table. So every application will be used one dedicated table to store the data. Incident is the one table, problem is the table, change, and etc. So many tables are there. So every application, every table can use one dedicated application to store the data. Incident table nothing but incident application. Problem table is nothing but problem application. Change table is nothing but change table. As per ServiceNow terminology, table is nothing but application. Okay. So what is the use of the table? Background, the data will be always stored in the table format. Table format is the data will be stored as rows and columns. So every row will be representing one record in the table. Every column is representing one field in the table. Next one, coming to database and a table overview. Almost 3000 plus tables are available in base table, a base instance. Each table has many fields and attributes. So one table may contain a number of records. So one table may be extended with other table, and why they're extending one table to other table, so that we can discuss later. And while creating any new table, so that naming convention should be depends on the client requirement. And the next point is who will create and update existing tables and create new tables in ServiceNow administrator only. Each application has one or many tables to store the data. For example, incident is a one table. Is underscore user is a one table. In incident table, we have these all the fields: color, number, priority. In user table, we have these all fields: phone, first name, last name, department, and etc. So this is the hierarchy of your data storing. Okay, table nothing but application. So a table may be contain one or many fields or attributes. A table, right? A table nothing but application may contain one or many fields. A database may contain one or many tables. So collection of table nothing but it's a database. Collection of fields nothing but a table. Table nothing but application. Each row can be representing one record in the table. Each field can be representing one column in the table. Okay. Next one. So ServiceNow table and relationship. So we can enable one or many more child tables, and one table may be extending other table. So here this diagram will be defining the relation between parent and child. Okay. So incident and problem change. These two tables are extended with task table. Task table is the parent table of incident, problem, and change. And CMDB underscore CI is another parent table. So these all are failure tables. CMDB underscore CI computers, CMDB underscore CI database, CMDB underscore CI application. CMDB underscore CI is the parent table. That table has extended with so many child tables. But in this moment, just I have mentioned only few tables. Okay, and the next one is coming to the types of tables. So we have two types of tables in ServiceNow platform. One is the base table or the tables already available. Sometimes those tables we can call it as a base table or parent table or out of the box table or predefined table. Incident, problem, change, these all are predefined tables which are already implemented by ServiceNow. And coming to second one, custom table. So what is the custom table? A table is not available in the system by default. As per client requirement, just I have created one new table called custom table. So coming to the second, like a second point is major tables in ServiceNow. ServiceNow platform may contain a number of tables. Almost 3000 plus tables are available in base instance or developer instance. And if you want to remember those all the table names, it's really difficult to developer or administrator. But at least you should remember some important and major table names. And sometimes they will ask in interview also. Tell me what are the major and important table names in ServiceNow. Tables in ServiceNow. Task table, incident table, problem, change request, and user table, and sys underscore user underscore group table, sys underscore user underscore role table, and common location. These all are other tables. No need to remember all these 3000 plus table names. It's a very difficult. But at least you should remember 10 to 15 important table names which are very frequently working in ServiceNow. Okay, so now let's start the practical session like exercise number one. So in this exercise, I'm going to define how to create new custom table. Navigate it to ServiceNow legacy platform. Go to tables. Go to system definition. Click on tables. So total how many tables are available by default in my base instance? 3892 tables. So these all are predefined tables or base tables. So almost 3000 plus tables are available, right? And in case if you want to create one more new custom table, so can we create any custom table in ServiceNow? Yes, we can create custom table also. Now I'm going to show how to create custom table in ServiceNow. Navigate it to tables. So you can see list of tables over here. These all are predefined tables. Now I'm going to create new table. Click on new button. So our table name is ServiceNow Academy. So when you provide the name of the label, the name should be taken automatically. If you want to extend it this table, if you want to extending with any other table, so that table we have to select. So before extending the table, why we need to extend? What is the importance of extending? So that thing we can discuss later. And while creating this custom table, meanwhile I'm going to create module, mobile module, and application menu also. So every table record may contain these all three tabs. And here we can see all the columns which are available in particular table, and we can make some configuration in control tab, okay, and all those things. Now you can submit or save it. Table is nothing but a application. Table application both are the same. As per ServiceNow terminology, always we have to call it as a table. So ServiceNow Academy application or table is already created. Now let me check it is created or not. Yes, ServiceNow Academy. So click on ServiceNow Academy module and try to create new record. But there are no fields configured into this particular table. Just have created a table, but not configured any fields into this table. That's why you are unable to see any fields. ServiceNow Academy what is one training institute. If you want to configure all the details about your students, so we have to configure the form layout or form design. We have to create the different custom fields as per the requirement. Already do it like right how to create or configure the fields into the form. Okay, and so one more important thing you should remember when you created any custom table, some global default fields will be created automatically. So the default system fields are sys underscore class name, sys underscore created on, sys underscore created by, and sys ID. So these all are custom fields. Okay, so when you create any like a custom table, so these all the fields will be created automatically. These all the fields are like a predefined fields, and I do remember so the field names also. It is most important question in interview. When we create any custom table, so what are the fields will be create or generate automatically? These all seven fields created by, so updated by, and sysmod count, sys id, and sys update, sys underscore class underscore name. And when we create new custom table in ServiceNow platform, several system fields are appearing in the table columns embedded. For all tables required system fields are added automatically, so we can't delete or modify the fields. So these all are predefined fields, so we can't delete and modify the custom fields. And now we are in our table, right? Vice versa directly. If you want to open the table record, you can open the table record. This is the UI, this is the backend. And go to control tab. Okay, if you go to columns, so these all are predefined fields. And go to control tab. Now I'm going to configure the auto number. What about auto number? The number will be generated automatically every time when you compose the form. So when you are going to creating new a ticket or new record from ServiceNow Academy table, the prefix need to be start with SCR. The first number will be starts with 40,000. Total it has to be 6-digit number and save it. And now go to like a show form, directly navigated to that form. So this is the auto number. And when you click on the ServiceNow Academy, click on new, and the number will be generated automatically every time. So when you compose the form, this is called number padding. Okay, so background I have configured number like a number the auto number, right? So that auto number is equivalent to an application in ServiceNow that is called number maintenance. Number maintenance. Under system definition, go to number maintenance. So these all the prefix we can see. So our number maintenance is like a CR. Okay. So if you want to make some changes into your number auto number generation, you have to make some changes into this record. But this is not best practice to modify the like this number maintenance record. It's not recommended. It is one-time activity only. Once you configure this number maintenance, so we need to continue with the same. Okay, so don't like make any changes into this existing record. Okay, You guys up to now? And now, so let me open incident number maintenance. So incident record prefix is INC, and first record will be starts with 10,000, and so total it will be take that 7-digit number. So first it will be take the left side, then 10,001, 10,002, 10,003. The loop will be running like that. And now I'm going to changing incident. I'm changing the prefix. Update. Click on that create new. So click on create new. Okay. So the number is like generating automatically, right? Let me save this record. Guess what you noticed here? So all the records number of prefixes are showing that the order, right? INC and following that next number. But when you changed this number maintenance prefix, it is taking the new prefix, right? This is not best practice and not recommended. Customer may be confused. Some records are showing that prefix is INC, some records are showing incident. Okay, so once you configured number maintenance, so don't make any changes into it. It is not recommended and not best practice. So how can you change again it? Uh, can you change it again? Go to incident or number maintenance. This number maintenance is equivalent to control tab in table record and open and see and edit the record. So keep it as this INC. Okay. Again back to incident table. Now it's fine. So this is the number maintenance. How the number is generating automatically. So where they have done this configuration, number maintenance application. Clear guys? Any questions up to now? Any questions? Guys, please respond. Any questions up to now? Shankar, Firoz, Anisha, Sharat, Nikita, Ashwin, anybody? Firoz, so there is no problem my side. Please could you check your side, okay? So when you create any custom table, so these all global fields will be created automatically. Already we've seen how they are creating. Now I'm going to show how to delete custom table. Yes, it's very simple. So navigate it to tables, click on tables. So which table you want to delete? ServiceNow Academy table I want to delete. And if you want to get latest record on top of the form, click on that updated and you will get ServiceNow Academy table. So open that ServiceNow Academy table. So which table you want to delete, open that custom table and there we can find the delete option. While deleting any table, first of all, you should delete all the records which are related to particular table. So now I'm going to deleting all the records which are associated to particular table. Type the word delete. Don't delete any table directly. So table ServiceNow Academy is already empty. There are no records are created yet. Okay, so click on OK, and then we can delete the record. This is the best practice to delete the record. And to delete the record, again we need to type it, delete. So the table was deleted successfully, right? ServiceNow Academy table has been deleted. Now I'm going to delete one more table called incident. My question is, guys, can we delete incident table? Can we delete incident table? No. So we can't delete any predefined tables in ServiceNow platform. If you want to delete any table, so that should be like a custom. So we can't delete any like a predefined table. That's why we are unable to see a delete option. But if you want to delete all the records from this table, you will be able to delete all the records. But it's not possible to delete any predefined table in ServiceNow. That's why we're unable to see a delete option. Okay, guys, this is the most important question in interview also. Can we delete predefined table or out of the box table? No, we can't delete it. So can we delete custom table? Yes, we can delete custom table. Okay, so this is the way how to delete the table. Okay, now I'm going to show how to delete the record. See, so any customer they want to delete any specific record, and the person should be select respect to record, then go to list of choices and click on delete. Record number 0000017. Click on delete. So a customer unfortunately deleted one record from this table. It happened unfortunately. Okay, so the same record the customer want to recover it. So how to recover the deleted record and who can recover it? That is my question. So who can recover the deleted record? Only ServiceNow administrator have rights to recover that deleted record. Recover the deleted record. So how to recover that deleted record? There is one more application called deleted record. Under system definition, open deleted records. So which record you want to recover it? Record number 00 and 00017. So you have to open that particular record, which one you want to recover it, and just simply you can click on undelete with deleted and type yes, I want to recover this particular record. Click on yes. Sometimes it happen. Okay, so when any customer unfortunately deleted any record, so service administrator can be able to recover the deleted record. Now let me check so whether the record is recovered or not. Incident record number 17. Where it is the deleted record 15, 18, 17, right? 17 has been successfully recovered from delete table. Okay, guys, up to now, any questions? Any questions? Next one, let's talk about schema map. So what is the schema map? Schema map can be defining the relation between one table to other table, one application to other application. For example, go to open new form. So in this incident form, we have a different fields, caller and service, configuration item, assignment group, assign to. So where we can see this magnificent glass icon, those all fields are showing like defining reference fields. The values are coming from other reference table. For example, in this case, I'm going to give some name, so you will get the invalid reference. So this username is not existing into that user reference table. Okay, so reference table always getting the data from reference table. So these values are coming from which table? So the table information I want to get it. Okay, so schema map can be defining that relation between this table with other tables. So how we come to know the relation between one table to other table? So these all tables are referencing with other table. Okay, these all the fields are referencing with other tables. So navigate it to tables and then not tables. Go to the tables and columns. Okay, go to tables and columns. If you want to create any new custom table, directly we'll be able to create custom table from this form. And scroll down. Now I want to know the relation between incident table with other table. So incident, where it is located, incident table, n incident table. This moment I have selected incident table. If you want to edit and modify something into this table record, click on the edit table. And if you want to delete all records from this table, click on delete all record tab. So if you want to know the relation between incident table with other tables, click on schema map. So when you click on the schema map, so the relation open in between the one table with other table. So that the relationship can display in visualization manner. So I have selected incident table. So this incident table is so referencing with these all the tables. Already we know. So incident table is the like a child table of the parent table. Like I said, like an extended table. So show reference table, a referencing table, extended table, extending table. So green color, right? Green color defining say so task table 50% of task table is the like a extended table with resident table and remaining all are the reference tables. These all are reference tables. The values are coming from these all the reference tables. Okay, so incident table is again extending with the incident task table. Clear, guys? So this is about relation between one table to other table. Okay, so almost we have 4,000 nearby 4,000 tables are available, but incident table have relation with these all the tables. So very simple to know the relation between one table to other table. Clear? Okay, guys, 1 second, guys. So this is about a schema map. Schema map can define the relation between one table with other table. That's it. Apart from that, like a schema map. Okay. And next one, let's talk about. So what is the parent table? What is the like a sorry data dictionary tables? So what about data dictionary tables? So data dictionary tables will maintaining the metadata. So metadata means data about data. So when you create any table, okay, so those all table records are going to store one table. So what is the table name? Sys underscore db underscore object dot list. So list nothing might take like a shortcut. So I'm going to open list of the records. When you create any table record, those all table records can store into sys underscore db underscore object. If you open any table record, there we can see all the columns. So what are the fields or columns are created already into this particular table? Table nothing but application. And we can see controls like auto number, how the number is in this case not selected, like not created. And this all information we can see in the table, right? So sys underscore db underscore object will maintain all the table records. And the second table is sys underscore dictionary. Sys underscore dictionary dot list. This is about dictionary entries. Dictionary entries. So what about dictionary entry? So this dictionary entry will maintain all the details about your field. For example, I am going to open category field. Open it, category field, column name. See, total how many fields are there? 1,07,338 fields are there. All the tables. So when you create any field, now all field information can store into which table? Data dictionary tables. Okay. For example, what are the fields are available in incident table? So go to that incident table, record incident table, and which field you want to open it category. Okay. So when you open the dictionary entry record, here we can find all the details about a specific field. So this is the field internal name and label and the table name, data type, mandatory or not. This all information we can see. What are the choices are configured? This all information we can see where dictionary entry. Dictionary entry nothing but one field details. So when you want to make some changes into that particular field level, so directly you can navigate it to dictionary entry table. So underscore dictionary. Okay, open that particular field and we can make the changes. And the last one is sys underscore documentation. Sys underscore documentation. This underscore documentation will maintain all the details about your label, like your labels. So total how many fields are in your instance, like a service node instance? 1,04,000 something, right? And each field may contain the label also. Okay. So if you want to make some changes into the particular label, so current incident table color field name is the color, right? So if you want to make some changes into the color, okay. So this color field I want to changes to this color label I was changes to affected user, then update. So when you made any changes into the table record, those changes can be replicated to table record. See, the previous See, the previous name of uh, this field is caller ID. Now it got changes to affected user. If you want to change the label of the field, directly go to sys underscore documentation. Which field label details you want to change it directly, you can open that label record and then make the changes. So these all three tables are considered data dictionary tables. Data dictionary tables will maintain the metadata. So data about data. So sys underscore db underscore and sys underscore db underscore object will maintain all the details about your tables. The table record will maintain all the details about your like a field and label details. Sys underscore dictionary table will maintain all the dictionary records, maintain the field details. So meanwhile, and maintain the label also. If you want to make some changes into field or label directly, we can make the changes into dictionary entry record. Last one is documentation. If you want to make the changes into that label level, this all the label records are going to store in which table underscore documentation. These three tables are comes under data dictionary tables. Data dictionary tables. Clear, guys? Clear? Any questions up to now? Any questions? Please respond, guys. Next one. So what is the task table and importance of task table? What is the task table and importance of task table? So task table is the one base table or parent table of incident, problem and change. So task table is the parent table of incident, problem or change. Okay, so while creating incident, problem and change, so every time this table was extends with task table. Task table is the extended table of incident, problem and change. So my question is why they're extended? While creating each table, these all three tables, they're extended with task table. For example, go to tables, incident, problem, change. These all tables are extended with task table and open incident table record. So this incident table is extended with this table, task table, right? And next one you can check it out. Problem. So the problem table also extended with task table. And the last one is change table. Change table also extended with task table, right? Change request. Change request table also extended with task table. So now my question is, so why they're extended incident, problem, change? Why they're extended these three tables with task table? So what might be the reason behind it? So task table is the parent table of incident, problem and change, or task table is the extended table of incident, problem and change. Okay, so now I'm going to create one more new table. You know already how to create new tables. Tables, create new table. So my table is Lady Force IT. So name should be take automatically. This moment I'm not going to extending with any other table. Just I'm going to save it. Save the record, stay on the same form. So when I created this Dati4 IT table, that moment I did not extend it with any other table. So this moment I want to extend it with other table, but system is not allowing to extending with any other table after save the record, after created the record, after created any table record. It's a one-time activity only. So once you created any table record, if you want to extend it with any other table, so you should extend it. So once you save that table record, it's not possible to extend it with any other table. So we can't see any extending field. So now my question is, so why we need to extending with other table? So task table is the parent table of incident, problem and change. Task table is the parent table of incident, problem and change. So while creating these all the tables, so what they did in generally, so every table, incident, problem, change, okay. So lot of tables are containing the so many common fields. Example, go to create new, okay. So configuration item, category, subcategory, and contact type, and assignment group, assign to, description. These all are common fields for incident, problem, change. If you open problem record also, problem form or problem table, so you can be able to see this all the fields into problem table also. Impact, priority, assign to, assignment group. So while configuring or while creating this particular table, so what they did, so these all the tables, this the other tables are extended with task table. The reason behind it, so what are the common fields are required for incident, problem and change? What are the common fields are required? Common fields means so assignment group, assign to, state, and other fields, right? So many fields are there. I don't want to create those all common fields again and again into incident, problem and change. So these all common fields. So I want to create one table. Those all fields, what are the created in task table? So those all field carry forward to my child tables. So when you want to carry forward default behavior or functionality and fields, so we have to extending with that particular table. Okay, so when they created task table, after that they have created these three tables. So while creating incident, problem and change, so they have extended with task table. So when you extended with the task table, so immediately what happen, so what are the fields already available in task table, those all fields carry forward to my child tables. That is the relation between task table and child tables, like incident, problem and change. Okay, so tomorrow I can show you guys how we can extending with one table to other table. So once you extended with the other table, that new table, so how the functionality and fields are carry forward to your new table. So these are all the things we can discuss tomorrow. I can show you tomorrow how we can extending with other table. Once you extended, how it is getting all the fields from the respective table. Okay. So then we can working with the dictionary override. So dictionary override also very important topic. So once completed that one extending table, I can move to dictionary override. Any questions guys up to now? No, right? Okay. I'm going to end up class today. See you tomorrow.